What's up, YouTube? I'm back. I was sore and I kind of got a little bit sick, but I don't want to make this intro about excuses. Rather, the opposite is what I want to make it about. And I want to apply this to myself as well. And just in case if I don't so quick, I want to put this out there just so other people can maybe apply it to themselves. But it's about becoming comfortable, and why becoming comfortable in your own skin or in your own habits will never put you in a position to move forward. Comfortability will never be the key to evolution. You cannot change, you cannot move forward if you become comfortable, especially with something like lifting or anything that you want to get good at, getting smarter, getting better at, blah, blah, blah. You cannot do that if you become comfortable with where you are then before you start moving forward. And if you're in the middle of the journey like how I am right now and you become comfortable, you're not going to get any better. And that's what I really have to understand is I'm becoming way too comfortable with, just making a video and da-da-da-da-da. Of course, with my split, I have one day off, but I haven't been doing one day. I've been doing more than that. I haven't been getting optimal rest. I haven't been eating enough. I haven't been doing this. I haven't been doing that. I'm becoming too comfortable with just, oh, let me just play the game. Oh, let me just watch YouTube. And to admit, I was just watching YouTube earlier, and just playing the game and just procrastinating and doing the wrong thing. Now, you can do these things, of course, but when you're like how I am now and you make it too much of a habit and you're not doing the things that are more important first, or still doing those things and then, or, watching a YouTube video and then you go do that thing that's important. You see, I have to go and force myself to do this. I used to have a true love for lifting, This used to be my life. And I feel like, I don't know if it's because of YouTube or what, but I've been getting a little bit too comfortable. And I really do hate that about myself. There's a lot of things that I don't like about myself that I really want to improve on, but that's one of the things that really irritates me, is just how comfortable I get. And that drive that I used to have that used to help me get better isn't all there anymore, And what I want to make this little segment about is to encourage other people to go out there and do it. Stop thinking about it. Just don't even think about it. Just go out there and do it. Think about what you want to do, or even if you don't, just go out there and do it, and then make your plans up when you get there. But don't just sit there like me or any other person, or like yourself, if this relates to you, and just sit there and be comfortable with what you're doing. I understand it feels good to be comfortable. That's what we like. That's what humans like. We like to be comfortable. We don't like to venture out and do things that go against our comfortability. But how are you going to get any better at anything that you want to accomplish, anything? How are you going to get better if you sit there comfortable? You can't. You're just going to sit there and relax and, let me just watch this show. Oh, let me just play the game a little bit longer. You're never going to get anywhere. Nothing that you want is ever going to come to you. And that's me being brutal with myself as well. That's not just me saying this to the camera or saying it to you guys or whatever it may be interpreted as. This is interpreted for me and everybody watching this video. Please, if you have any ambitions, any goals, strive for it and just go out there and do it. Even if you're afraid of failure, it's better to fail and say that I went out there and I tried. And I might not have done the best that I would have thought I did or whatever, but I went out there and I tried. And that's what you should be able to say, not, oh no, I just sat in my room, or, oh, I could have done this, or I should have done it. Never be that person, because guess what? That person is never going to get anywhere. They're going to stay in that same room, watching the videos, playing the same game, or playing the game in general, doing whatever, and they're never going to evolve. You should focus on evolving for yourself and for the others around you to benefit them as well. And, I have faith in Christ. I follow Christ. Without Christ, I wouldn't be anything. And another thing I want to do that also correlates with this is to strive to be better, to have a better relationship with God, to have a better relationship with Christ. Because, when you have a better relationship with God, that also helps the other things that you want to focus on. Don't focus too much on the world, but the things that are important, those will be more easy for you to do if you focus on God, because God is the most important out of everything. I know some people might not believe, but God is real, and I'm definitely going to talk about that and things like that on my channel. I'm going to definitely talk about God because, that's part of my channel, regardless if you like it or not. But my moral of the story is just to not become too comfortable in your skin, because especially if you have ambitions, especially if you have goals, you will not get anywhere if you stay too comfortable. You can never be comfortable. You always have to want to be better. And that's exactly what I have to work on. And if you guys have to work on that, I hope that what I just said helped, But I've been recording for 6 minutes now. And it's probably one of my longest intros, but I really just wanted to get that out there and let that message be put out there, for me and for everyone else that watches this video. But today is the upper day number 2, so we're going to be hitting, upper chest, blah, blah, blah. You'll see when we get down there, and see you then.
I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
Am I not supposed to have what I want? What I need? What am I supposed to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you all to know that the beautiful Miss Mary Jane Watson has just agreed to marry me.
Wake up! Wake up! Shoot the picture!
There's not much I want to really talk about. It was a good pump. I talked about all the real stuff I wanted to talk about in the start of the video. I'm really like an upper lower. It's goated. If you haven't tried upper lower, you should definitely try it. You know, experiment with it. If you don't like it, obviously you can switch back, but I don't think you will after you try it. But yeah, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna eat and chill. See ya.